Hi, welcome to the D4 Clinic. So you're coming in here to quit smoking, so congratulations on making the decision to quit smoking. This video is just a tutorial video for a couple of minutes to explain what's going to happen when you come in, how this works, and how we're going to work together. So the key with our clinic is that we offer a once-off price. It's €299. It's for unlimited sessions. It doesn't matter how often you need to come in here. You can keep coming in here 5 sessions, 10 sessions. There's no extra cost. The reason I do it like this is it stops people making the excuse that if this doesn't work the first time, which sometimes it doesn't, not in all cases, but 80% of people will stop the first time. Some people will need additional sessions, but there's no extra cost. So why we do that is because it stops you leaving here and maybe it doesn't work. For example, it might not straight away for some people, that's fine. But what happens is you can come back in and it's free to come in again and again and again and again. The way we operate this is that 80% of people will stop on the first session because by the time you come in here, you're ready to quit. And that's great. Some people will need extra help. That's no problem. There's no cost. You might need another session a week later, a month later, 6 years later. There's no extra cost. So you don't need to worry about that. So what you need to come in here is with an open mind. Bring your cigarettes and bring a mobile phone if you have one so we can record the session. You will have to do the session at home for a couple of weeks afterwards just to reinforce the treatment. If you ever slip up, you can come back again. The only condition is you have to want to quit to come in here. This isn't a magic wand by any stretch of the imagination. That voice inside your head that's telling you now that you want to quit. I'm sick of cigarettes, feel like a slave to cigarettes, don't want to smoke anymore, but you still do. What hypnosis does is it amplifies that by around 100%. So it gives you such a huge amount of willpower that you simply make the decision just not to smoke anymore. The biggest mistake we see in the clinic is people say it might be off them a week, a month, 5 years, 6 years, and they'll think they can have one. That's the normal mistake, and the amount of people we have coming back in here, and I still welcome them to come back in here, but you got to realize you can't have one. You'll always be an addict. So when you come into the clinic, I'll have a quick chat with you. Will you pay? You never need to pay again. As I say, we only charge people once. If you want to, after a month of being off your cigarettes, 6 weeks, if you want to do a little video like this about your story, about how you quit, and send it in to me for our Facebook page and website, we refund you €50, so that's good. The price still covers you for the rest of your life. So you might need 1 or 2 sessions, you might need 3 or 4 sessions, you might stop and need to come back. There's no problem. We don't refund people under any circumstance. The reason is I have no idea whether you've stopped or not. So if you've stopped, you can come back to me 2 months later and go, here, that didn't work, I want a refund. And you could be off the cigarettes, so I don't know. So that's the only reason we do that. Secondly, we get unlimited sessions, as I said. Can't stress that enough. So it might take us 1 session to get you off the cigarettes. It might take 2, it might take 3. Doesn't matter. There's no extra cost. Once you want to stop, I'll work with you. Because if you fail, I fail. That's the way we look at this thing. We're doing this a long time. We have very high success rates. I'm the most qualified hypnotherapist in the country who does this. My speciality is psycho-oncology, which is the treatment of cancer patients using psychology. So rather than waiting until people get cancer to come into me, I'm now trying to stop you getting cancer. So my goal is to save your life, to help you, to work with you. I'll be recording this session, as I said. We can do it on your phone if you bring a smartphone with you. We can do it by email and send it to you. We can even put it on a CD if we have to. And you'll be doing that session at home again and again. Now you might listen to it once a day for a week. You might listen to it twice a day for 6 months. It doesn't matter. There's no rules to this. So arrive at your appointment, whatever time we've arranged. We take cash, we take credit cards. There's no problem. We even take PayPal online. I'll work with you. Bring your cigarettes if you want to. Bring your phone. Be ready to change. Be willing to accept that it might take more than 1 session. Please God, it will just take 1. And if you're ready to quit, I'll work with you. So I really look forward to you coming to the clinic. I really look forward to working with you. And let's try and get this cigarette sorted once and for all and get it out of your life. Bye-bye.